What's up, dudes? Welcome to our Harry Potter closet. This is a closet under the stairs we got here. When I first opened this door, there was no light in here. There's no light switch on the, well, there's a light switch, but it controls this light, not the light inside the closet. So that's problem number one. We need a light inside this closet. Problem number two is, what's there? There's an electrical socket there. I don't know who installed that, but it seems kind of weird. Looks very ugly, so a light's gonna go here, and that light is gonna have an occupancy sensor on it. I do like having power in this closet. There is power here. I'm going to run a wire down to the bottom here, put an outlet in, and then we'll still have a place to put a light, and then an outlet. On that, let's do some stuff! Wow, it's not secured in there at all. Okay, just looks like a regular receptacle. Ugh. Electrical code is 15 inches minimum to the bottom of the outlet, so we're going to put that right there. We found out our stud is here, so I want to make sure I take the back of this, put it at the bottom, make sure it is level enough. And then what we're going to do is, what I like to do is lay it right up against the side of this stud, and then once this is installed, put a screw through here through the box to the side of the stud to give it a little bit more strength.
Hey guys, it's Editing Josh. Maybe a little bit older and maybe a little bit wiser than the Josh in this video. What I just told you is not necessarily per code. Screwing a hole through a box always has risks associated with it. So if you want to be completely safe, I started using these after this video because I started looking if there was an easier way to do it. And these have the screws built in. They have reinforced sides. So the risk is when you screw or tap a hole through your box, you could risk splitting it. Now, the thing I've done is kind of, it's probably not code, but it was done in a pinch, and it was done, and it still works. But what I'm telling you, use something like this, a product made to be screwed through the box, and you'll be good. Whoo, carry on.
So we're gonna lay the box right up there. We're gonna trace it. And that's what we're gonna cut out. Perfect! Do, going down the wall. That's tight on there. Now, break out our right angle attachment for securing it. Super secure. Okay, 2 screws. I am putting tape all over it. Very haphazardly. Over taping. Alright, and we're over taping this as well.
It's indestructible!
Here's our light. It works like this. It sits on the wall. Got an occupancy sensor right there. So hopefully when you open this door, it will light up. Put this guy on your thing here, and then you put this on here and rotate it. The screws right there are not straight up and down. What we're using is one of these. It's very common, and it allows you to put this thing where you want it and adjust this little thing to where it needs to be. Alright, so we got this thing. This bracket's on there. It's ready to get put on. Now it's time to wire. I've already wired the ground together. This thing doesn't have a ground. It's not my favorite with that, but it seems that it's happening more and more often. These, I've got my 2 whites wired in there. You could use wire nuts. I'm using these Wago connectors. They work very well with stranded wire. And what I like to do is take a pull test, make sure nothing's happening, and do a twist test. I twist them and make sure nothing's going to come out, and then go even more overboard. I like to tape across those levers, wrap around once, wrap around the wire, and that's not going anywhere. The hardest part of this whole operation, wire stuffing.
Woohoo! And it's on.
Right?
Very
Goodness! Wow! We'll never lose anything in this room again.
Yeah, really.
All right, finished product. So here's the door. There's no light on. Open it. It turns on. Dun da da da. Solution for no switch. And then we got all our stuff in there. We have our stick vac able to be plugged in and charged. And there was some settings on the back of this for the amount of time it stays on, and I just had it on the default of 10 minutes, I think. So once it activates, it stays on for 10 minutes. It also has settings for light amount. So if it's, when it activates, if it's bright enough during the day, you open the door, it doesn't turn on. So it's kind of cool. You can mess with it like that. But so far, it's been working pretty good. And it's a good solution if you do not have a switch in a room.